Hi, I'm Cynthia Schiller. Please like and subscribe where we help and heal one day at a time. We're going to talk about lies. Everybody lies, and this is where it gets really confusing with narcissists. How to tell the difference. Because we all lie for different reasons, whether or not to hurt somebody's feelings or be too time consuming to tell the truth. Um, we just want to move on. We don't want to embarrass our own selves. We don't want to open up that much. So everybody lies at some point, some more than others. But narcissists have a tendency to lie almost constantly over little things. So there are some key differences. So what they'll do is often they'll pretend not to know. And they just don't want to be bothered with going into the situation. They don't want to take accountability. So they'll often, even though they do know something that might even help somebody, they will pretend to not know for their own self reasons. They don't care that the other person needs that knowledge, or they'll say they don't know something because they just don't want to be bothered to help out, or even to just take the time to communicate that. The other thing that they do is they like to look better to other people, because what they feel inside to themselves is kind of repulsive to them. They're offended that they can't have the life that they expected, that they feel that they deserve or should have. So they'll often do rumors, cut other people down so they look better. They often will say things to impress other people. So that's a lie to get the adoration that they're craving. They'll over embellish things to look more grand to others. And a lot of their lies will be blatant lies, whether it's for revenge. They're often self serving, and they do that for power. Sometimes they can twist things around if they got hurt at work, like their pride got hurt. They didn't like being called out by a coworker. A lot of times that they will try to one up them, that they'll spread some rumor or put in some false report, to kind of knock the other person down. So that person doesn't seem believable when they talk about the narcissist. They're also very confident liars. They have such confidence in their lies. They think less of other people that we will ever find out what their lie is. And they are so confident they will continue with that lie. Even if they do get found out, they will adamantly continue with that lie. They'll embellish it even more instead of backing down and bringing forth the truth. They're doing that to protect themselves, to hide any truth. They'll also they'll lie for reasons. They'll purposely tell lies without caring if they're going to hurt the other person. Mine was, with the fake futures, false promises. They just want to keep you in that moment. They don't want you going elsewhere, breaking up with them. So they'll promise things, and that was self-serving to them. They had no care what they were doing to my life, to my emotions. They just use their lies to manipulate, to hide who they are. They don't care about the other person's needs. So all their lies are self-serving. Whether it's to blow up their ego or to control another person or to control a situation, they often will find some type of revenge. A lot of times, if things go bad, they will often file police reports or go above and beyond in the revenge state, because their ego was shattered and they don't want to deal with that in any way. So they go to great extremes to either tear you down or to control you, even to the point of putting you in jail. So they just get rid of you, which is the object of what's causing them imbalance or pain or stress, or just needing to come out with who they really are or to accept accountability. So there are different types of lies. Everybody does lie, but they lie almost consistently about little things that don't even make sense. So it's not necessarily not to hurt someone's feelings, like, I don't want to tell you you look fat today. I don't want to tell you I hate your haircut. they would have no problem. Let's say they're in a dating relationship and they'll tell the person that they look great just because they want sex that night. So they let this person go out. It's kind of like that one commercial where they're having a disconnect in the internet, so that it's a really choppy communication, phone to phone. And the one lady said, basically just have a great time, but just wear something nice. Remember, it's not a costume party. So all she heard was it's a costume party, and she goes to this work costume or work party, which is supposed to be elegant, and she goes in a costume. So it's kind of like the narcissist. They'll let us walk out that door, make a fool out of ourselves. They could tell us, either there's a hole in our outfit, or the hair color with the outfit color doesn't go good. Whatever they could do to kind of help us, because that's why we ask their opinion. They'll be like, if I say something, I'm not going to get my way later. So they let us go and make a fool out of ourselves just so they get what they want. So now we're upset, but they're like, whatever, I was trying to build you up. You do look great to me. I just, adore you, and that so they can have sex that night without any concern for what we just went through. And then, they talk to us in such a way where we're like, yeah, I can't hold that against him. He was being really sweet. Of course, we'll have sex tonight. They got their way. And that's the manipulation that goes on. So there are different ways that they lie. Most of it goes to the reason. It's all about them. They don't lie to necessarily protect their mate with their feelings. It's for their self-purpose, their self-serving reasons. And I hope that helps. Please like and subscribe, comment below. Just be aware of the red flags, the gaslighting, the silent treatment. I'll tell you what, it's hard to get over a narcissistic relationship. It'll be extremely painful, physically painful, like going through a withdrawal. And that's why it's so hard. But if you maintain that relationship, it's just going to keep tearing you up. It can go on for decades and decades and decades. So think about that while you're trying to heal. Often it's hard not to relapse, but you think about these drug addicts, they just get back into it just because they don't want to feel the pain. And I can relate to that with you guys. But the narcissist is also going through pain. Theirs is internal, and they will continue doing what they're doing with these lies because they are in such fear of having to go through that withdrawal. Just like the pain you feel right now, they don't want to feel it. And they have a little bit more control. We can't control being with someone, but they can control their reality by the way that they talk, the way they treat people. It's a whole false truth. And they're going to end up empty inside. They already are. They already are. Everything they're filling with is empty calories. It's almost like they're eating ice chips. They're filling themselves with our love, but to them it's not nourishment. It's just stuffing their face, stuffing their emotions, stuffing their body with something to cover up the pain. Just like if your belly's craving something. But what they're taking in doesn't give them nutrients, doesn't grow their soul. It doesn't grow their heart. It's just like eating ice chips. You can feel full. They might feel okay in that moment, but they didn't grow. It's actually depleting them. Just like if you ate ice chips for the next year, you would feel full every day, but you're going to waste away. So I hope that helps. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.